So we will continue with lecture 2. So this is about decimation and interpolation. So already means this decimation is called as time compression in discrete time. Interpolation is also known as time expansion in discrete time. Okay. So in continuation we should call it as time expansion and time compression. When it comes to discrete time, we are having special name like decimation and interpolation. I hope basically all of you know clear about this decimation and interpolation. So if you suppose I am asking for the x of n by d. What is the value of area is equal to 3. What about a minus 1? A minus 1 is equal to 2. How many zeros we have to add? We have to add 2 zeros in between any two samples. Why? Because since a is equal to 3, a minus 1 is equal to 2. So here in this example, since a is equal to 2, a minus 1 is equal to 1, we are adding only 1 zero in between any two samples. Okay? I hope interpolation and decimation is clear. So next we move on to time reversal. So before going to time reversal, so we will make one general note. So that is, if x of n is given signal, x of n is decimated version, or you can say decimation, nothing but time compression in discrete time. If x of n is given signal, x of n by a is interpolation. Here already I told you a must be an integer. Why? Because we are dealing with discrete time signals. Discrete time signal is only defined for integer values of time axis. Okay. So this is about time scaling in discrete time. Next we move on to third one, that is time reversal. So first we will see time reversal from continuation signals. So time reversal is nothing but we have to keep mirror on y-axis. If we keep mirror on y-axis, what happens? The positive x-axis becomes, or the positive time axis becomes negative time axis, and negative time axis becomes positive time axis. So we will see simple example for this time reversal. Suppose I am giving signal like this, x of t 0 to 1. So now I need x of minus t. If x of t is given signal, x of minus t is time reversal version of the given signal. So for t, if we express x of t in mathematical form, 1 for 0 less than equal to t less than equal to 2, 0 otherwise. For time reversal, what we have to do? We have to replace t with minus t. That is nothing but we are keeping mirror on y-axis. So if you replace t with minus t, what happens? So here 1, 0 less than or equal to, minus t less than or equal to 2, 0 otherwise. If you move this minus sign other sides, what happens? 1 for minus 2 less than or equal to t less than or equal to 0, 0 otherwise. This is x of minus 2. Okay, now try to plot it. So this is from 0 to 2, whereas this is from minus 2 to 0. Okay? Minus 2 to 0, the magnitude is 1, this is x of minus t, which is nothing but time reversal version of the given signal x of t. Now if you observe these two, so x of t and x of minus t is mirror image version of the x of t. That is nothing but we are keeping mirror on y-axis. Okay? So the positive y-axis becomes, the positive time axis becomes negative time axis. This is from 0 to 2, this is from minus 2 to 0. Okay? Similarly, we will see one more example. So let us consider example with some slope, line with some slope. So what is the slope of this line? change in y bar, change in x, moreover the line going downwards, the slope is negative slope. Here the slope is 1, this is slope. Okay, now I am asking for x of minus t, that is nothing but time reverse function of the given signal x of t. Okay, now what we have to do? Just simply keep mirror on y-axis. What happens to this x of t? Becomes like this. The positive time axis becomes negative time axis. Moreover, if you observe here the slope, line slope is minus 1, not plus 1, minus 1. What about slope here? Plus 1. Okay, so because of time reversal, the positive slope becomes negative slope and negative slope becomes positive slope. Okay, here it is negative slope, here it will be positive slope. Similarly, if you consider one more example with positive slope. So what about x of minus t? This becomes like this. So 0 to 1, the slope is minus time axis. Here also time axis. So if you observe here it is the slope of the line is negative. After time reversal, this becomes positive. Here the line slope is positive. After time reversal, this becomes negative. Which means time reversal affects the slope of the line. Okay, suppose the signal is having some slopes like positive slope or negative slope. If it is positive slope in the original signal like this becomes negative slope in the time reverse version of the signal. Suppose the given signal is having some negative slope, that becomes positive slope after the time reversal. Okay, and if you observe here x of t in the first example, so moreover you have to remember that you have to always do signal from left to right, not from right to left. Okay, if you miss loop signal from left to right, this is nothing but sudden jump. Okay, so we have to always loop signal from minus infinity to plus infinity. So if you see like that, at 0 we are having sudden jump. The sudden jump is also called as positive discontinuity. Okay, so from 0 to 2 it is constant. At 2 this is sudden fall. Okay, in x of t at 0 sudden jump, at 2 sudden fall. Now if you see in time reverse version of the signal, at 2 it is sudden fall. But when you see at minus 2, t is equal to minus 2, this is sudden jump. At 0 it is sudden jump. Here this is sudden fall. Moreover, sudden jump is also known as partial discontinuity. Sudden fall is also known as negative discontinuity. So if you compare these two, the positive discontinuity becomes negative discontinuity and the negative discontinuity becomes positive discontinuity after time reversal. Okay, so what about slope? Positive slope becomes negative slope becomes positive slope. Okay, so if you by looking at all these things, we will make some note points. So, what is the first effect due to time reversal? Positive discontinuity becomes negative discontinuity and vice versa. What is vice versa means? What is vice versa means? Vice versa means the negative discontinuity becomes positive discontinuity. And what is the second effect? Positive slope becomes negative slope and vice versa. What is vice versa means? The negative slope becomes positive slope. So these are some of the effects due to time reversal. Okay, I hope it is clear about the time reversal for continuation signals. Okay, next we will see. Suppose I am giving signal like this. This is x of t, x of t minus 2 and x of t plus 2. So what about x of t minus 2? This is from 0 to 2. T minus 2 minus is nothing but delay, plus is nothing but advance. Moreover, what is the delay mode here? 2 units. We have to move towards like 2 units. 0 plus 2, 2 plus 2, the magnitude is 1. So what about x of t plus 2? So for time advance, what we have to do? We have to move towards left. Left by 2 units. 0 minus 2 minus 2, 2 minus 2, 0. Okay, next we will see for x of t by time inverse version. This is x of minus t, that is from minus 2 to 0. So for time inverse, what we have to do? We have to keep parallel y-axis. So next, x of minus t minus 2. What happens? This is from 2 to 4. X of minus t minus 2 is just keep it parallel y-axis. This is from minus 4 to minus 2. The magnitude is 1. This is always the time axis. Similarly, x of minus t plus 2. For x of minus t plus 2, what we have to do? We have to keep parallel again on y-axis. This becomes 0 to 2, the magnitude is 1. This one. Now, if you observe all these things, we will make one note point. What is the note point? If the original signal is delayed, okay, if the original signal is delayed, so what about time reverse version of the signal? This gets advanced. Okay, so always just look at here, note point. If x of t is delayed, if you delay the time, instead of this, we make a simple statement like if original signal x of t is delayed, then time reverse will be advanced. If the original signal is advanced, then time reverse will be delayed. So this is advanced version. Okay, fine. This is x of t plus 2. What happens to this one? This is moving towards left. This is moving towards right. Okay. So what about other one? This is x of t minus 2 here, or this is x of minus t minus 2. So here what you have to observe is, if the original signal is delayed, then time reverse will be advanced. If the original signal is advanced, then time reverse will be delayed. This is the note point here. Then we move on to time reversal in discrete time. So this is very simple. So suppose if I am giving example like this. So minus 1, 1, 2, let us say 2. This is n is equal to 0. Here n is equal to 1, n is equal to minus 1, n is equal to minus 2. Now I am asking for x of minus 1. Okay? So what we have to do? Just we have to keep parallel y-axis. That is n is equal to 0. So the positive becomes negative, negative becomes positive. Now tell me n is equal to minus 1, the value is equal to 2. N is equal to 0 remains same. Now if n is equal to minus 1, here the value is 1. That becomes the value at n is equal to 1. N is equal to minus 2, the value is equal to minus 1. That becomes value at n is equal to 2. So this is original signal. This is time reversal version of the original signal. So for time reversal, we have to just keep parallel y-axis. So this is about time reversal in discrete time. And we will make one more point, that is belongs to time scaling. So note point, I forgot to mention. If x of t, suppose it is having some slope m. Okay, sir, x of t is having some line slope m. So what about x of at? So this becomes the line with slope a into m. This is very simple. So the scaling factor is multiplied with the slope m. X of t is having some line with slope m. Then x of t, the same line becomes slope with a. Okay. So this is about directly dealing with slopes when you perform time scaling. So your slope is there, your slope is a times x. Okay. Next we move on to simultaneous operations. So till now we have seen time operations individually, like time shifting, time scaling, and time reversal. Now we will see these three operations simultaneously. So we will see what are the possibilities. Time shifting, then time scaling, then time reversal. Moreover, you can interchange these two. There is no parameter. So time shifting, time scaling, and time reversal. This is one possibility. So one more possibility is time scaling, then time shifting, then time reversal. This is second possibility. Last one, time scaling, then time reversal. Last one, time shifting. Moreover, you can interchange these two days of parameter. Okay, so we'll see one example for explaining these three operations: shifting, scaling, reversal, scaling, shifting, reversal, then scaling, reversal, shifting. So after looking at one example for these three operations, we decide which simultaneous operation is better out of these. Okay, so let us consider a simple example. Okay, so now I want x of minus 2t, let us say minus 1. So x of minus 2t minus 1 using shifting, scaling, reversal. Same x of minus 2t minus 1 using scaling, shifting, reversal again. Scaling, reversal, and shifting. So let's start with the first one: time shifting, time scaling, time reversal. First shifting. This is given signal. This is from 0 to 2, 1. Shifting is t minus 1. So t minus is nothing but delay. Delay by 1 unit. So delay is nothing but right shift. So 0 plus 1, 1, 2 plus 1, 3. This is from 1 to 3. The magnitude is 1. Shifting is done next. Shifting is done next one. And scaling. 2t minus 1. Since a is greater than 1, this will be time compression. For scaling what we have to do, we have to divide these amounts with scaling amount.